Hello, and here, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on Stitzer, Wisconsin. Your since last episode, I've been busy harvesting soybeans, baling soybean straw, picking up bales, and just, everything that goes along with that. So speaking of which, soybeans are finished. Just finished baling up this field here as well. Looks like we got, four bales. Wow, 4 bales on this field. I think I picked up a couple here already, if I remember correctly. So that's not all the bales that this field produced, but... Anyway, speaking of all the bales we produced, I think that is actually all of them on the trailer here, I'm pretty sure. Looks like we got a bit of a backup going on as well. Oh, well, what a shame. What a shame. Surprisingly, we are, I don't remember what episode we're on here, this episode here, but we're this many episodes. Not even over the line. What the? You folks could keep on going. Whatever. Surprisingly, traffic is still on yet. For those you watch any of my, series, typically traffic gets turned off fairly quickly. Like, traffic doesn't last very long usually. Like, there's a lot of ones where I'll start the map with traffic turned on, but then, yeah, very, very quickly it does get turned off. Looks like at least on this map, Evan, like, traffic isn't crazy fast. I don't remember what map. I think there's probably actually more than one map. But there's a couple maps we played on where the mod author has cranked up the speed of traffic, and let me tell you, folks, that is, one could argue, I guess, realistic, but yeah, not good if you try to cross the road or anything like that. It is, yeah, and it's not like traffic follows any sort of rules of the road here either. Stop signs and that type of thing. Yeah, no. Anyway, that'll do it for that field here. We'll take these lovely white bales back to the farmyard here. Again, I believe texture is missing here for that, unfortunately. I don't know what's up with that, but alas. What happens when you start getting into some of the odder, bales like soybean straw, I guess, if you will. Watching, yeah, again, I don't know about where you folks live that might be watching, but at least around where I live, don't see too many farmers that do soybean straw bales here. Corn fodder, you'll see that every so often, everyone, but soybean straw, and again, I'm not entirely sure what you'd really call it, I guess, other than soybean straw, I guess, soybean residue, whatever you want to call it here. Not very common, that is for sure. Very messy, too. Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave that there for the moment. We're going to get started on corn harvest here this episode. First things first, though, we better unload the rest of the soybeans here a minute. And looks like, I think that's everything that came off this field, I think. So not a whole lot left here. We'll get this unloaded here, and then we'll head over to one of our corn fields here. I think I've got the combine out there already. Also, in between episodes, Evan, again, for those of you who've been watching my series, I keep having issues with the game crashing, hang-ups, again, whatever you want to call them. Keep having issues with that. So this past weekend, I was playing around with it again here to see if I could get something that would work. So what I did was I tried a brand new save game. I tried all the mods deactivated and all that good stuff, except for the ones you need, of course. Which, actually, I don't know if you even had those active. Because I do need the animal one, I believe. Could be wrong in that, but let's see what's here. Do I need to turn anything on? I think we're good, right? Yeah, no, I think we're good. Okay, perfect. But yeah, anyway, tried a brand new save game. The save game we're on now at the moment, by the way, is a fairly new one as well. I think I mentioned that already when I updated my version of Stitzer, Wisconsin, updated the map, everyone. I did have to start a brand new save game with that. So this one is new as well. New as of, I think, was that a week ago, 2 weeks ago, somewhere in there. I forget exactly when I did that. But anyway, yeah. So going back to my story of my brand new save game here I tried this weekend. Yeah, like within, I think within 15 minutes of me starting that game, Evan, it was hiccuping and hanging up and crashing just like this one was. So it's like, well then, I don't know that there's anything I can necessarily do. And again, I think, is that the error message? Oh, yeah, I believe that's the error message there. Don't know, Evan. No idea. Temp index, local modifier, nil value. Don't you just love those error messages with nil values? Always good stuff, everyone. Like I said, again, I'm fairly certain it has something to do with the map. And when I say the map, I don't necessarily mean the mod per se, but like the map itself. Something with updating the map is at fault. Yeah, don't know what it is, unfortunately, but oh well. I should see if I can find my grain cart here, too. I'm not sure where the grain cart is. Apparently, I didn't bring that over here yet. Starting on field 88 here first. Not the largest of fields, but yeah, should be some decent corn. Then we got to 89 and 92 here as well. Oh, what do we got going on over here? Oh, are you you're spraying this field? Let me double check here a minute before I get started on the corn. Are we still? Oh, we're still working on this here yet. Okay. Also, why do you need to be plowed? Interesting. Oh, I think it always was that way, wasn't it? Yeah. I guess I never did fix that, did I? For some reason, I thought I did, but we get bored at some point. Might try plowing this field here as well, just to fix that. Okay, grain cart. You're not the grain cart. Where did I leave the grain cart at? That is also definitely not the grain cart, although you have some gravity wagons. No, you do not. You've got slurry spreader. Okay. Where did I leave a grain cart at? Aha, there it is. John Deere 4840 has it parked alongside the cow barn here. Oh, there's the rest of my gravity wagons here as well. Make sure I remember that. Might need to get those over by the cornfield here as well. Corn, again, a little bit higher yielding crop here than soybean. So, lot more going on here when it comes to harvesting corn. Which is the way it is in real life, too. Corn is probably typically anywhere from like 3 to 4 times the yield of soybeans. Typically, give or take. You know, it's going to depend on the year and the variety and the farm as well, right? But generally speaking, everyone, corn yields about 3 to 4 times what soybeans do. So, you know, again, you got 3 to 4 times the number of times the combine needs to be unloaded. 3 to 4 number of trucks or gravity wagons or grain carts, whatever it might be, right? You know, you're filling this gravity wagon up, or this grain cart in this case, grain cart up here 3 to 4 times what you are versus soybeans. So a lot more going on, like I said. Okay, let's hop in our New Holland TR85. Get the combine fired up here. I think this is our first time harvesting corn here with this combine, and this head for that matter. And first time on this map, too, I do believe. Oh, and harvesting corn reminds me of one thing that might be a nice addition to this map, Evan, and that is the row crop ready equipment and map, for that matter, or just row crop farming. For those who've seen those mods and the maps that support it there. We are playing on one on our multiplayer server, No Creek Farms, the row crop ready edition of that map. Doesn't really change a whole lot, other than maybe visually speaking, Evan, you actually end up with corn that is planted in the rows you planted it in, right? Rather than just this random, whatever's going on here, right? It's just the basic, and yeah, I don't even see, oh, there's kind of some lines. There we go, kind of have some lines that way. I say, I can't, there's some more lines. Oh, there's the line missing, where we're not paying attention where we're going. Oops. 206 a bushel an acre, wow. I mean, not terrible, but not as good as our soybeans. I mean, our soybeans, we were pushing, what, 100 bushel an acre with our soybeans. So corn here is only about double what our soybeans were. Actually, not even quite, I don't think. Our soybeans were, what is it, 103 or 104, something like that? You could practically combine these two fields together if you wanted to, from the looks of it. How did, because I don't own this land? Really? Oh, that's kind of annoying. Is this, oh, so even if I wanted to, I can't combine it because I don't own the strip? How do you like that, Evan? I actually might own between them. I'm not sure. I can't tell, but just looking at the map here, Evan, it doesn't look like I actually own in between these fields. I definitely don't own that little triangle there. That is kind of annoying. What happens if I get out in this strip here? It should tell me, I think, if I don't own it, right? Oh, no, actually, we might own in the strip here. So, but yeah, you don't own the very corner. That's kind of annoying. Oh, well. Just had to test that there a second, Evan. Map author maybe needs to do a little tweaking to some boundaries and such there, just to get some of that a little bit better. I know we got our hay field there again, where the back half we don't own. Kind of annoying. And the problem is, Evan, too, with the back half of that field, it's not like you just got to buy the neighboring field. It wouldn't be so bad. I'm like, okay, we'll just go buy the neighboring field, right? No, unfortunately, in order to own that, I mean, you actually have to, like, buy... I don't know what this is considered here. This, Farmland 53. It's like all the blank areas on the map, right? So town and large blank area up there. I'm not sure what's up with that. Like, just a blank area up there. You got some blank areas up there. We own section... We own 5 up... What do we own 5 for? What is up by 5? Huh. Didn't even know that. I guess we own field 34 up there, one, which is oats. What a surprise, right? Again, when we started this map, Evan, every field came with oats. Every single field had oats on it. Speaking of which, Evan, got a reply back from MRG Mapping. He's the mod author behind this map, and he's like, yeah, I have no idea what's up with that. He didn't know what or why all the fields were planted in oats. I don't know. Not my map. I definitely don't know either. And again, as I said before, I have not gotten into the map making when it comes to modding. I know the basics around it here, everyone, but I definitely have not done any of it myself. I know enough to get in and make some changes if I want to. 72% full already. Yeah, we're going to be like somewhere on the back corner here when we fill up, aren't we? Go figure. Percent. At least make it to the corner here. That'd be kind of nice. I don't know if we'll make it that far or not here. Wow, actually doing pretty good, Evan. I didn't think we'd make it that far. Don't think we'll quite make it to the start point. We got just a little bit more here to go, but we're really close here, so not going to complain too much about that. A nice spot to unload here. Can I see? There's the tractor. Can I click on that? Oh, I can. Look at that. Again, that is the click to switch mod there, by the way, for those of you wondering which mod that is. Click to switch. One of those simple little mods, but really comes in handy. switch back to the combine here. Spout looks like it's, yeah, maybe needs angled ever so slightly on that one there, which is kind of actually the opposite compared to our grain cart here. Our grain cart is like projectile shooting it out of there, right? Whereas this one here has a serious, you know, might need to, you know, see the doctor if it keeps doing that, you know, type of thing. Okay, hunt sequencer. While we're waiting for that to unload, let's just see how our cows are doing here. Shouldn't have changed much here from last episode, I wouldn't think. 500 cows. Yep, productivity 100%. Sure, looks good. Milk. Still have milk yet. Straw. Looking a little low on the straw here. Not too bad on the feed here yet. Again, the cows haven't used any of the mineral feed. Okay, back harvesting. By the way, I did, and I forget when I tried this here, if that was on this map or if it was on the new save game, everyone. I did see if I could sell that cow barn, so I removed all the cows from it and tried selling it. It still would not let me sell it. So even though I had sold all the cows, I still was not able to sell that cow barn. So don't know why that is, but for one thing, it's probably built into the map, so that's probably why. One thing I will say, though, I'm on the new save game, and I don't think I can do it here yet, but on the new save game, I was able to put down cow barns. So on this map, everyone, yeah, it says not enough money. But even if I did have enough money, everyone, then it still, what, can't be placed or something like that. I forget what their message is, but you still can't buy it, or at least I can anyway. But on the new save game, I was able to buy it. Couldn't put it where I wanted to, because again, I kind of want to get rid of that barn that's there, but oh well. Again, if we're going to do mixed rations for our cows, I think we definitely need to replace our cow barns here, because I don't know about you folks. I do not feel like spending days making mixed rations here for our cows. Like, again, you folks seen, like, that thing holds 1.8 million liters. Might be because I increased that and added a 0 to that number, just so I don't have to, like, feed them every couple of hours, but I mean, it doesn't really change a whole lot of money. You're going to be making that mixed rations one way or the other, right? Whether you're making 180,000 at a time or 1.8 million at a time, the cows are going to take the same amount. And, yeah, we do own 500 cows at the moment, so, yeah, there's that. Those of you looking for a good map to do animals on, by the way, this is definitely a good cow map, I would say, especially with the number of cow buildings that are scattered around this map. As I said before, this map requires a special mod, a mod that allows 128 animal barns, and I don't know how many are actually on this map, but like I said, the special mod is to allow for 128 of them. Giant's default, I think it's like 10 or something like that, right? So, yeah, that's just a little bit ridiculous. Wonder how close we can get to this here and actually get some of this. I mean, we were able to plant it. That's kind of annoying, you know, when you can't harvest it. As I said before, too, I think this map definitely has to be in my top 5 favorite maps here so far for Farming Simulator 22. Great way to wrap up Farming Simulator 22 as well, right, Evan? Map that I think will have to be in the top 5. Now, with that being said, Evan, with the crashing and hang-up issues I'm having, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to stick it in the bottom 5. If that makes sense. Like, it's going to have to be 5th place out of the top 5. But if it wasn't for the crashing issue, I think I'd probably have to put it up near I don't know about number 1 or not, but it definitely probably be pretty close to it, I think. But again, like I said, with the crashing issues of it, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to stick it at number 5 here because, yeah, not cool when you have crashing issues, even if it is a good map. Yeah. I mean, a good map Evan, that doesn't work is still an app that doesn't work, so... There, I think we're filling up faster this time around than we were the first time. And we will be baling this corn fodder here, by the way. Again, as I said, we desperately need as much straw as possible. I don't know, maybe the map knew something when it had all the fields planted in oats of them. Maybe we should have, listened to that. Yeah, maybe we should, left them all that way because we would have needed that much straw, right? And unfortunately, I kind of made the mistake, too, and I didn't plant any wheat or anything. And I don't know, we might be past the planting calendar here. Yeah, we are past the time to plant wheat, so... maybe pay a little closer attention to that next time. Maybe see if we can plant some wheat here next time, because we will probably need more straw. We'll have to probably stick with planting more oats here next time around. I'd have to look to invest in some more fields here as well, so we can plant more oats. This time around we had, I think it was 2 fields of oats and 3 fields of soybeans, 3 fields of corn. And we got 3 hay fields as well here at the moment. Although, yeah, we did combine one of our hay fields with an oat field. So now we have a just hay field, or alfalfa, I guess that I think is what we put on it. So... oh, I don't know. Can we fit this way? We'll find out. I mean, it does fit. So, yeah, okay. Real life, what you probably should do is, close the pipe, drive past, and open the pipe. But seeing as how it's working, we'll just leave it this way this time around. Just a reminder, by the way, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, by the way, and don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, don't forget to click the thumbs up icon there as well, at least if you like the video there anyway. Don't forget, too, if you'd like to join us on some multiplayer action, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Okay, back to harvesting. This one-person crew here, I've got to run both the combine and the grain cart, right? Could potentially set that up with auto drive, everyone, but to be honest, I think I can almost do it quicker myself, right? And it is fun when you have auto drive come unload you, but the speed at which auto drive does as such is not the quickest sometimes, right? Anyway, to the comments section, everyone will see what you folks had to say here for last episode. A reminder again, always enjoy reading all your comments. So if you got something to say, throw it down below, and do my best to read all the comments here as well. I'm sure there's probably one somewhere I have missed reading, but on that, I do read all the comments. Tommy was saying, do you have a John Deere 4230? Yes, I do. I do have a John Deere 4230. I believe we used it on the last map, if I remember correctly. Willards was saying, good video. Hey, thank you very much for that. Hatcher was saying, is it time to upgrade to 1970s John Deere tractors? I mean, hey, we're kind of close with the 4020, right? Hatcher was also saying, good video. Can you bale corn stalks on this map? Every farm around me is baling corn stalks. So, yes, answer is you can bale corn stalks. At least I'm assuming you can. We'll find out here probably next episode when we actually try to bale it, but you're supposed to be able to. You can see the, corn fodders there. Or corn stalk bales. Don't see a whole lot of farmers around where I live baling corn stalk bales in, but there are a few farmers out there that do. Dustin was saying, I love Zach. And by Zach, I'm assuming he's probably referring to the millennial farmer. I'm assuming. Not sure why he comments that, but okay. John was saying the weeds on the cornfield is the texture of the corn. Played on other maps that use that texture. Keep up the great work. That's interesting. Well, this field doesn't have that, though. I mean, we got the little bit of, greenery on the ground here, but we don't have the weeds like we had in other fields. So, okay, not sure about that one there, John. And I'm not seeing the weeds like we had on our... That was the... Oh, this is a different corn, though, too. That's right. That was the Pioneer Brown mid-rib corn. This is just the Pioneer corn. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. The map is getting fixed. Oh, cool. I'll have to keep an eye on that if the mod author comes out with another version. Hopefully the next version doesn't require another save game upgrade, but I mean, if it does, we'll see if we figure it out. Dustin was saying, time for the Kansas map. Actually, then speaking of which, I don't remember who asked this here again, but someone was asking here in the comments an episode or two back if I would be playing on any other maps here for Farming Simulator 22. Unless something goes majorly wrong with this map, Evan, the answer to that is no. We will be sticking on this map here till Farming Simulator 25 comes out. That is the plan here at this point. Things happen, stuff change, Evan, but assuming this map continues to work decent enough, we will continue playing on this map till Farming Simulator 25 comes out. Of course, once Farming Simulator 25 comes out, we'll probably be missing some of the new stuff here. Or, well, some of the old stuff here. Now we got the GPS and course play and auto drive and all that stuff and the mods and all the stuff you don't have right away when Farming Simulator 25 was first released, I'm sure, right? We'll have to see what we end up with for day one mods. The day one mods usually always consist of the cheap mods, right? Your government subsidy mods. And then you got to usually wait a couple weeks before the real mods start coming out. Hetro was saying the mineral feed goes in the TMR. The way the cows work, if there's no TMR, the cows will eat the silage before the mineral feed. Same as just feeding hay. It is stupid, but that is the programming. Also, the cows will get 100% of the mineral feed. Yeah, cool. It says I included all for realism's sake. It says, I'm sorry about the map. I don't believe it's ready for prime time. That looks like a great map. It is still listed as a... no, this is not listed as a beta version anymore. It is version 1 here we are playing on. And then he says, I buy the TMR from the silo mod to get the cows fed until I can make hay and silage. I also have a dairy sell point mod I use instead of selling dairy point on the map. Some dairy sell points only take so much, and you can't sell anymore. I find that to be stupid. Because you're supposed to buy the dairy. Oh, well, okay, because you're supposed to, but then the dairy still doesn't take anymore even if you do buy it. So, okay. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. I've been playing on the Millennial Farmer map. Nice. Played on that map back in Farming Simulator 19. As I said, don't plan on revisiting it here for 22. Nothing wrong with the map. Great little map back then, but don't plan on revisiting it here for 19. Had a cool bend set up on that map. Hopefully that made its way over here to Farming Simulator 22. They definitely waited long enough to release that map. Wow. I think that map just came out here. Was it a few months ago? And obviously, we're to the end of Farming Simulator 22 here at this point. Brian is saying, I don't know why you're having issues on this map. I play on a low-end laptop, and it doesn't lock up for me once. I can fast-forward time and everything with no problem. I don't know there, Brian. I don't know. Like I said, I even tried a brand new save game with no mods here this past weekend. I went like, well, let's see what happens. Nope. Within minutes, having the game was locking up. So I was like, well then, so much for that, huh? Anyway, speaking of so much for that, Evan, that is so much for this episode here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and until next time.